How are you today? Hey Iris and Milady again. And today we want to talk about a topic that, as we start going with our dry Januaries and our what's that called? New Year's resolutions.
Yeah.
Um, towards the end of the month, beginning of the next month, they tend to fall apart and we tend to go back to our ways because it just happens, right? Not for everybody, but it happens. So today, Iris, I think I love our topic today because I really want to talk about how do we stop procrastination, right? How do we overcome it? So what are some of the tips that you have?
Action leads to clarity. When we're procrastinating, it's because we don't have clarity, and something within us is fear, um, habits, old habits.
Mhm.
The that thought that maybe this is why do I need to do this? Bottom line, action leads to clarity. So how do we break out of procrastination? Is by taking an action and taking tiny little step. Just tell yourself, okay, I'm gonna complete this here now. And don't do anything else. Set a timer. That's what that one of the things that I do is to set a timer for 90 minutes, 60 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever it is that you need to do, right? And until I accomplish this, I put my phone away, I put everything, and until I go through that time, I do not stop. And sometimes I just go over the time also because I want to finish it. But this is one of the way that I tackle procrastinating because it's not hard to
Yeah,
not procrastinate.
it is exactly. And it's funny because I think you were hitting also the nail in the head with motivation. Like, where is it coming from? And sometimes the motivator is outside of us. It's something
Yeah,
that somebody tells us, right?
yeah.
We're all going to do dry January as a group. Yeah. And you're like, okay, but I'm going to do dry January or whatever, right? We're all going to exercise. We're all going to walk. We're all going to whatever. And it's like, okay, I'll go with the group. But then I'm the first one to fall off because I didn't want to do it in the first place, right? So the motivation, where is the motivator? And if it's not an internal motivator, if it's only external, sometimes it needs to be really, really big and it has to really be wanting to push us, and there has to be some internal motivation in there. The other process, and I know for me, I tend to procrastinate when I get to the point where I don't know.
Exactly.
Yeah, because it's like I start going on whatever, right? And I'm gonna put, for example, when I was writing my book, my first book, I was like, okay, I'm gonna write this book. And I wrote it and I loved it. And okay, it's there. I'm gonna get it published. I will. And like, I would look up for 2 seconds how to publish, and then it was like, this is too complicated. And then, well, maybe I just want it to be a storybook for kids. So I'm gonna get an illustrator. I don't know how to get an illustrator. So you know what? And then I procrastinated, right? And where's that motivation, right? To me, and this is something that's interesting to me, things, responsibilities that I had. So the kids, the job, right? My full-time job that was giving me money.
24 hours, 7.
Yeah, that one, it's great motivator, right? Because I got money from that one, right? And,
Uh-huh.
and it, to me, I've
And you
always
get
loved,
fired if you don't show up
and
also.
you get fired if you don't show up, you got it. So it's one of those things where it's like, okay, I'm gonna spend extra time on this, and I'm gonna procrastinate on this personal goal that I have. Because you know what? I was giving my personal goals less value than these other goals, the goals for my bosses and the goals for the kids, helping them with homework and things like that, which are very important. But those are their goals. And I really
Exactly.
had to learn to separate myself from, yeah, I'll help you with homework, but I also have to achieve my goals. And that's not selfish, right? So separating those things really helped me improve with procrastination. The other part that helped me improve with procrastination was, like you said, setting a timer. I'm going to look up ways to publish a book for from 9 to 9:30, whatever time, right? From this time to this time, I'm gonna focus on this. I'm gonna focus on how to open a company, how to do, opening reach to succeed. How do I do this? I had no idea at first, right? How do I do a website? There were so many the how-tos. And I noticed that when I don't know what I have to do, I tend to procrastinate and go do something that I know how to do.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because my mind doesn't like not knowing. And
Yeah.
so I need to get curious. So getting curious was a good one for me too. Go ahead, Iris.
You just trigger me. The thought came up because we tend to procrastinate a lot when it comes to something personal,
Mm-hmm.
something of value or for us that is not in connection with a job or the kids
Or
or
the
the
friends.
spouse or church or the people, right? And it goes back to knowing why do we want that for us and what is the relationship that we have with ourselves. Because
Yeah.
it's so easy to have relationship with others outside that we learn to accommodate ourselves to match what the world wants. But when it comes to ourselves, a lot of time we don't even know who we are, like truly who we are, our personal value, what makes us unique. So procrastinating, like you said, becomes a problem because I want this, but I really don't know why I want this. Who am
Yeah,
I unless I'm attached to somebody else or to something?
exactly. Or unless that goal is pressing, right? And this is when
Yeah,
we get into ADHD and things like that. And we won't jump too
let's
much into
scroll.
because that can also lead to procrastination. But it's so much easier to be like, let me do this thing. Let me do this thing that I know. So schedule a time.
Easier.
Yeah, oh, it's so much easier. Schedule a time, just like you may have a planner where you write down what you have to do, or maybe on your phone. I know some people are like planners. That's old school. Even it
Yeah,
could be on your
planners are
phone.
beautiful.
I love planners, but even if you put on your phone, I have a meeting with so and so at this time, and you always make it to that meeting. Put a meeting with yourself. It's
Yeah,
okay to set up a meeting with yourself where you're gonna focus on your goals. Do
that's
it
the
in the
best
morning.
meeting.
That's the best meeting. You got
Those
it.
are the best meeting with yourself.
Yeah, do it first thing in the morning, do it at nighttime, do it at a time. I know that once that job starts, sometimes we should always focus on what we're doing, right? At work. So focus on that, that's important. But give that meeting to yourself, give that time to yourself, and make it just like any other meeting. If
Respect
another
yourself.
responsibility come in, imagine you're in a meeting, you would not be stopping that meeting to go do something unless it was an emergency. So
Exactly.
take it with respect, that part of you, and you're gonna appreciate yourself more. And it's so interesting what's gonna come out, and I cannot wait to see what comes out.
That's the
Because
best
once
gift you give to yourself.
it is. Don't judge it because the first time you do anything, and as you're doing anything new, it's
Or the
not
second time, or the third time, just don't give up. Show up and respect you. You don't have to like it. Just respect yourself.
beautiful. Oh, Iris, I love those thoughts of really giving that time to yourself without judgment, with respect, with love to yourself. So, just some ways to stop procrastination really is to schedule that time to do whatever it is and figure out the why. And I love, Iris, that you mentioned that, like figure out the why, what's causing this procrastination. Is it that I don't know? Is it that I don't care? Where is it coming from? Where's the motivation?
Or why do you want that? Why you
Why?
want to achieve that? So you
Yes.
can remember when the procrastination show up, wait a minute, this is important, and finding in your way the love and the respect and the value for that project that you want to achieve, whatever it is, whether it's to lose weight, whether it's to write the book, whether it's to,
Open
I
a
don't
company.
know, whatever
Yeah.
it is,
Yeah.
know your why you want it and put it on a poster. I'm going to achieve this, but I schedule it. Schedule it, like you said, but put a date when it needs to be completed for when it must be achieved.
Mhm.
Just do it.
Do it.
Just do it.
Take the steps. And you know what? If you're gonna schedule, imagine you had a meeting at work and
Yeah.
you had to, I don't know, bring a pencil, a pen, and I don't know, but it's a potluck, so chips and things like that. I don't know. It's a very weird meeting potluck situation in my head that's happening. Right? You have this thing going on. You would set it up the day before. You would go buy the chips, you would go get the pens. Do the same thing for yourself. So if you're gonna schedule time for yourself to work out at this time, put your running shoes right there. Put your
I used to do
workout
that.
outfit right. Yes, put it right there so that when you see it, when that time comes and you go in the room and you see the whole setup, you're like, okay. Because that's when the procrastination comes in, right? That's when it's like, oh, I need to find my shoes and I need to
I
do
used to tell the humans that I birthed, push me out of the house. When I will come to, I will leave my workout clothes on the bed and the shoes right there. And as soon as I will get back home from work, I will push myself to take the clothes off, the work clothes, and then put the workout clothes. And I will sit on the bed like this. I will say, come push me out of the house. Please come push me out of the house. And they will drag me. And then I will start walking. 2 minutes later, I was just so elevated and happy and joyful that this happened. And this went on weeks, months, until one day I no longer need them to push me out of the house.
doing it. And you brought up a great point. Find those people that will help you get there.
Yes, we all need help.
Yes. Find the people that will push you. I always call it the non-yes man, right? The yes man is the one that's like, yes,
I
you're right.
love that movie. I
And no,
love that movie. I love it.
but find those people that are not the yes man that's gonna say, no, you said you were gonna do this, so go. Go get that workout, go get that walk in, whatever that may be. So what are some of the goals? What are some of those things that you may be procrastinating on? What do you do for procrastination? I love to get new
And
ideas
let's
on that.
break out of it.
Let's break out of it. And do you want to talk a little bit about the summit, Iris?
The summit happening on March the 28th, the 29th, the 30th is going to be epic. Um, you have to come. Like Mileidy's topic is out of this world.
Your topic, forget it. I love it.
Your topic. Oh my God. And you know, from the moment you told me the title, I was like, wow, this is awesome. So I cannot wait. And it's nine girls, 9 women, 9 amazing humans gathered together to transform, hoping to transform, to give you the tools so you can transform your life. I mean, not that your life is not perfect because it's perfect, but we can always grow.
A little bit.
Yeah, we can
I love
always
that
get better.
it's wholeness, which I love. I when I hear,
Women
first
to
things that are about
wholeness.
nutrition, and I'm not talking about nutrition. We have great people talking about nutrition. I cannot wait for that day. Every day is gonna be something different. So it's gonna be 3 wonderful days. Please, please, please. I'm gonna put it on the comment below. So please, 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 and on the description. So please click on the link. Show up. It's free. It's going to be awesome. Love, love, love.
Not only it's free, but you have the choice to upgrade to VIP.
Yes.
And after the meeting, after the summit ends, we're gonna be on a Q&A session privately just for you, for those that upgrades to VIP. And I
Yes.
love VIP. Every time I go to a training and I upgrade to VIP, it's so awesome because it's private. It's just a tiny small group, and you have questions and you get answered, and it's so awesome.
Yeah.
So awesome.
So please look at the link. Do the free version, do the VIP version, but just come. We're super excited about it. Iris and I and the rest of the team, we're just super excited. So have a good one. Yes. Have a good one. And we will see you next time.
Next time. Bye.